Okay, so today we are going to learn a new poem. This poem is titled The Chance of Humming and it is written by Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi. Okay, so about the poet Rumi. Rumi was a Persian poet who lived in the 13th century. And so, naturally, this poem was written not in English. It's a translation that you have to learn. Rumi is a very philosophical poet who writes about man, God, existence of man, such philosophies about life and all that. And one main work that Rumi has written is titled Masnavi. Masnavi is a famous work written by Rumi. Rumi's poetry are very popular among people. You might have seen, or if you now observe certain Instagram quotes that are from the lines of Rumi. Okay, so Rumi has penned a poem called "The Chance of Humming." You have to learn the English translation of the original poem of Rumi, The Chance of Humming. Okay, now this is a very short poem, and this poem talks about a very simple philosophy of life. There are few incidents given in the poem. There are a very few simple incidents given in the poem, and from those incidents, the poet Rumi tries to tell us about the ways of living life. ഈ ജീവിതത്തെ നന്നായി ജീവിക്കാനുള്ള ഒന്ന് രണ്ട് അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെതായിട്ടുള്ള കാഴ്ചപ്പാടുകളെ ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്യാണ് രണ്ട് മൂന്ന് സന്ദർഭങ്ങളിലൂടെ. Okay, so let's see The Chance of Humming by Rumi. Okay, first incident, first stanza. A man standing on two logs in a river might do all right, floating with the current while humming in the now. Okay, so there is one situation given here. It is a river and a man is floating through the river. Now the man is standing on two logs of wood. Okay, രണ്ട് തടി കഷ്ണങ്ങളിൽ കാലുറപ്പിച്ച് നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരു man. This man is standing on two logs of wood and he is floating in a river. Now, if he floats with the current, look at the third line. If he floats with the current, with the flow, ഒഴുക്കിനൊപ്പം നീന്തുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ float ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, if he floats with the current, he might do all right. There is no problem. Okay, there is no fear, there is no problem involved. Without any trouble, he can float. Okay, and at that time, there is no problem, there is no trouble. He feels relaxed, and when you are relaxed, what do? You hum while humming in the now. What is humming? Molipata. Okay, so a man standing on two logs in a river might do all right floating with the current while humming in the now, and he is humming in the now. At the present moment, he is humming. Okay, so he is completely relaxed. Now he is concentrating on the present moment and he is humming. So this is the first incident. Now let's see the second incident. Though if one log is tied to a camel who is also heading south along the bank at the same pace, all could still be well with the world. Okay, we'll see that much. Though if one log is tied to a camel. So this situation is different. The first situation was that the man was standing on two logs. There was nobody else with the man. But second situation is different. One log of wood is tied to a camel. ഒരു ഒട്ടകത്തിന്റെ കാലില് ഒരു ലോഗ് ഓഫ് വുഡ് ടൈ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിലാണ് ഒരു കാല് ഉറപ്പിച്ചു വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ മനുഷ്യൻ. And what happens? The second situation, if one log is tied to a camel who is also heading south along the bank, okay, തീരം ചേർന്ന്, okay, they are flowing along the bank. What is the direction? The direction they are heading towards the south at the same pace. Okay, both the camel and the man are floating southwards at the same pace, same speed. Okay, so the camel and the man, both of them are connected with each other through the log of wood. Both are heading southwards. They are at the same speed. So all could still be well. Everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. No problem. There is everything normal with the world. Okay, nothing sort of a trouble happens there. So two situations. First situation, a man standing on two logs in a river, floating with the current. Okay, floating just like the river flows. There is no problem. He is relaxed. He can hum a song and he can concentrate on the moment. Second situation, the man's one log of wood is tied to a camel. Both the camel and the man both are heading in the same direction, southwards, in the same pace, same speed. Everything is fine, no problem. Now, what is the third situation? Unless the camel thinks he forgot something and abruptly turns upstream, then, oh, okay. What happens in the third situation? Unless the camel thinks he forgot something. Okay, this situation is different from the above two situations. In the above two situations, the first one and the second one, they were going in the same direction, going in the flow of the current. But now what happens in the third situation? The camel thinks he forgot something. What do we do when we forget something? We quickly turn back, right? So that's what the camel does now. The camel feels like he forgot something. Quickly, he changes the direction, turns upstream. What does abrupt mean? Abruptly means quickly. Quickly, by default, he turns upstream. So both of them were going downstream. Both of them, the camel and the man, were going downstream, southwards, in the same direction, in the same pace, speed. But now in the third situation, you can see that something changes. The camel changes direction. It goes upstream. Then what happens? Oh. Okay, what does that word mean? Oh. In Malayalam, we say ayyo. It's an interjection. You must have studied interjection in the parts of speech in grammar, right? There are 8 parts of speech. And last part of speech that you have learned is interjection. Interjection are words that show emotions. Ayyo, aha. That's what we speak in Malayalam, right? In English, we say wow, alas. So all these are interjections. So here you are given an interjection there. Oh, ayyo, panipali, right? What has happened? The camel and the man who were in the same direction, now the situation changes. The camel has changed its direction. It stops and turns. So the direction is changed, the speed is changed. Definitely what will happen? Both of them will topple down and fall into the water. Okay. So until both of them were actually fine with the flowing in the same direction. But now what happened? Things are changed. So this is just like how we behave in our life. Rumi continues, most minds do not live in the present and can stick to a reasonable plan. Most minds abruptly turn and undermine the chance of humming. What happens to most minds? Most minds, most people. Most people, what they do is they don't live in the present. They always worry about the past or they are anxious about their future. Oh, it must have been so difficult. Okay, I may fail in my exam. Or, what I did yesterday was wrong. I shouldn't have done it. Okay, all these feelings, the guilt about the past, the anxiety about the future, this is what we do in our everyday lives. Most minds do not live in the present. We just forget what is right now. We always worry about the past or worry about the future. And what happens? We are losing the chances of humming in the present. Chance of humming. You are commerce students, you have learned probability, chance, right? You have the probability of happiness, and that probability lies in your hands. You can avail the chance of humming if you concentrate on the moment, the present moment. But when we are anxious about the future or when we are worried about the past, what happens? We don't think about the present moment. We don't feel thankful that we are alive at the moment. We don't feel thankful that we don't have any problem right now. We are all good. And what happens is we forget the chances of humming. And the people who are extremely overwhelmed with the guilt of the past and the anxiety of future are never happy. They don't have the chances of humming. So this is what Rumi tells us. Most minds do not live in the present, because only if we live in the present can we be happy. So what is the secret of happiness? What is the secret of the chance of humming? Not to worry about the past because it has already gone. Not to be anxious about the future because it is yet to come. What is there in our hands right now? It is the present moment. And to be conscious about the present moment is the secret of happiness.